Last PI story that I posted, I was talking about stalking by proxy. But here's what happened. Kid calls me. He wants me to do surveillance on his ex-girlfriend. I ask him for a brief summary and I decide I'll take a meeting with him. In the meantime, I look this fella up. As I do, everyone. I'm doing a little pre-investigation into the people he's talking about, you know, just dig into like the public record, social media stuff. But with the social media, I was able to kind of paint a picture of this guy's relationship with these people. He says that his ex-girlfriend has broken up with him for this guy. He thinks that the guy is dangerous, to drugs, possibly into weapons. He wants to show her that her new guy is bad news and she should stay away from him. There's three sides to every story, right? His, hers, and the truth. And most people tell stories the way that shines themselves in the best light. Not to mention, I've already looked this guy up. He's a trust fund baby, which usually, although not always, means they expect to get their way all the time, every time, because they just throw money around and that money usually gets them whatever they want. Anyway, so that made me super suspicious, right? Mainly because he kind of led with that. But one thing about me is I'm not motivated by money, like at all. I'm driven by feeling and emotion. So anywho, I get real specific asking this guy questions. Like I'm interrogating him, but I do it in a way that makes him feel like I'm on his side because I want him to feel safe and share information freely. So I ask him about the guy. Makes you think he's dangerous. He tells me they have mutual friends and the mutual friends have expressed their concern and have said to this guy that his ex-girlfriend's new guy is basically putting her in danger. But because of his close relationship with her family, he doesn't want to lose her friendship or look like a jerk if the friends are wrong. Seems legit, but I'm still not buying it. Well, then I start asking him questions that I already know the answer to. I said, you don't know this guy, right? Like you've never met him? Nope, I've never met him. He doesn't know who I am and I don't know who he is. Remember, I had already looked up the social media and I found a picture of my potential client in a car the ex-girlfriend's new dude was driving. So not only has he met him, they've been in a car together. So now I know he's absolutely lying. And I could see it in his face. He started to sweat. Anyway, so I continue to ask questions just to kind of feign interest. Then I ask him, did he act that dangerous when you guys would go to those nightclubs together? Or is this just new information that your friends are bringing up? Now that you mentioned it, every time I've been around him, he does act a little bit violent. Dude just lied to my face. But I carry on. I pretend I don't notice. Anyways, during my interrogation interview, I basically caught him in like 5 lies at least. And like 1 or 2 could totally be a coincidence. Benefit of the doubt. Barely, but benefit of the doubt. Well, you can see in his face that he kind of gives up. He stands up and he's like, oh, look at the time. Gotta go. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no big deal. No problem. Call me when you're ready to set up the surveillance. He's like, yeah. Totally. Thank you so much. Okay, like, gotta go. Like, see ya. Y'all, he rushed out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry. And at that time, I think he knew that I knew, and I knew that he knew, and I knew that he knew that I knew that his goose was cooked. So I just chalked it up to a young kid using his daddy's money to hire a PI because the girlfriend has him blocked on all the platforms and he wants to know what she's doing with the new little boo thing. Anyways, I just put it away and moved on. But I didn't trust him as far as I could throw him. He gave me psycho stalker vibes. You know what I'm talking about too. Well, a couple weeks later, her name pops up as a victim to a crime. Her and the new boo thing. There had been a road rage incident in which the ex-girlfriend and the new boo thing were riding together, but she was following him like in her car. They were going to the same place. Guess who gets shot at? The new boo thing, right? But here's the kicker. The new boo thing wasn't supposed to be in town. He was there to surprise his mom. The only person who knew he was there was the girlfriend. Guess who else knew? And I know that he knew because the weekend he wanted me to do surveillance because he wanted to see if the guy was going to take her on a drug run or something really dangerous. But really that's just what he was telling me, that he would be able to see where they were staying. And it was determined later that my potential client had actually hacked the girlfriend's email and read the email from the new boyfriend. He really just wanted me to follow them to see where they end up because he planned on going there to kidnap her and hurt the new boyfriend. He said hurt, we all know kill. Because that's what he tried to do whenever he shot the fella on the interstate. Anyways, it was a whole big thing. This guy basically tried to use me to do surveillance to find out more about his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. And come to find out, which by the way, duh, they did not break up so she could be with this new guy. According to the ex-girlfriend, they broke up because my client started getting super violent towards her and threatening her when she tried talking to her friends or other guys, even if it was just platonic. So basically, if I had participated, I could be an accessory to attempted murder. That's why I ask a bazillion questions. Also for legal reasons, that's all I can tell you. So yeah, stalking by proxy is a thing. And also this is why private investigators don't trust no damn body.